What about this one?
Red.
You're right. What about this one?
Red.
You're right. What about this one?
Red.
Good. Now what we've just shown is that when you cross two pure parents, this one's pure dominant,
Yes.
and this one is pure recessive, every single one, no matter how many offspring they have, every single one of them are going to have the color of the dominant parent, which is red, okay? But they're going to have both chromosomes. One of those chromosomes is hidden. Richard, which is the hidden chromosome?
The white.
Yes, the one. What letter stands for white?
The small R's.
Right.
Two small R's.
You're right. So this information right here, the small r, is actually hidden, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you understand it?
Yes.
Okay, so we crossed a pure dominant with a pure recessive, and we got all of these. Do you know what the word we have for when they have one dominant and one recessive? You know the word for it?
No.
Okay, the word for that is hybrid. Let me write it over here to the side. Okay, and this would be a hybrid. Okay? Because it's crossed from two pure strains. Thank you, Richard.
You're welcome.
Hi. Okay, I think we have another caller now. Hello?
Hello?
What's your name?
Melissa.
Okay, Melissa. We're going to do something different this time, Melissa, okay? You with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Now this time, we're going to take this baby, this offspring,
Yes.
and this one, and we're going to cross them. All right, to see what we get. So we're going to erase everything in the squares. You remember what the babies were now?
Yes.
What were they?
Petal.
Huh? What kind of letters were in here? Do you remember?
R's.
What kind?
Big ones.
We have one big and one small. Remember?
Yes.
Okay. Now, when they're one big and one small, what color are they?
Red.
Red. Okay. So in this case, Melissa, we've got a red flower and a red flower, but they're not pure. This is a red hybrid, and this one's a red hybrid. Right? You with me?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Melissa, what will I put in this square right here?
A R.
What kind?
A big one.
Okay, one big one or two?
Two.
Okay, because look, Melissa, I'm going to bring this one down to here and this one over to here, okay? So I'm going to have two big R's, right?
Yes.
Okay, now, what goes in this square?
A little R.
And?
And the big R.
Yes, I get it from here. You're right. What about here, Melissa?
The little R.
Uh-huh.
The big R.
Good. We get one from up here and one from over here. What about in this square?
A little R. And a big R.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's look again. I get this one to here, and then I...
A little R.
Good, because we have to get it from here. Okay?
Yes.
Now, for each one of these, the letters that are in here is what we call genotype. Okay? This is the genotype. Can you tell me what color they would be? Here's a chart down here to tell us what the colors would be. Want to take a look at the chart for a minute with me?
Oh, shut up.
Let's look. What is double R, large R's?
Red.
Okay. What is two small R's? Okay.
And red.
All right. The large R, small r is red. Now, you tell me what color to put each one.
Red, red.
What's this one?
Red.
Good. What about this one?
Red.
What about that one?
Red.
Let's look at this one again. What's
Yellow.
Look down here.
Then blue down there. White.
Okay. Why would it be white, Melissa?
Because there's two little eyes.
Right. So even though this parent and this parent are red, because they're hybrids, they can have a white flowered offspring. And generally, if they have like a couple hundred offspring, we make lots and lots of seeds out of this. About 1/4 of them will be white. 3/4 will be red. Okay?
Yes.
Thank you, Melissa. Okay, now do we have another caller?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
What's your name?
Sonia.
Oh, hi, Sonia. I want you to help me to do a different kind of cross now. Okay?
Okay.
All right, now, sometimes instead of having dominant, where we have complete dominance, where one color is dominant over another, we have incomplete dominance. That means that the colors blend together. Now, let me tell you what happens. We have to change our rule. Let's look down here at our rule, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now, if we have 2 capital R's for some flowers, it would be red. 2 small r's, it would be white. But if we have a large R, small r, instead of being red in incomplete dominance, what do you think it would be if we blended those 2 together?
Pink.
Good. That's exactly what it would be in some kinds of flowers. Different kinds of flowers have different patterns, okay? So let me set up something for you to work out, all right? You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Now, remove all the parents, and this time we're going to show incomplete dominance. In this case, the colors are blended together, okay?
Yes.
Now, let's take a small punted square here. Can you see that?
Yes.
All right. Let's take a pure red flower. What would be the genotype of this pure red flower? Sonia?
R, capital R, and another capital R.
Good. So we'll put it up here, one in each place, okay?
Yes.
And there's one parent, right? Now, we're going to cross that one with a white one. What would be the genotype of a white?
2 lowercase r's.
Good. So this is the other parent. We're going to take the pollen from one and put it on the other. We're going to produce lots of flowers, okay?
Okay.
Now, the tricky part is you're going to have to tell me what to put in each one of these squares. What goes in this first square here, Sonia?
Lowercase r and a capital R.
Good. Brought this down from here and this over to here, right?
Yes.
What color is this going to be?
Red.
Let's go back and look at our list. We've changed the rules now.
Pink.
Yes, it's going to be pink. So now, for the first time, we've got a pink flower.
Okay.
What about this one?
A lowercase r and a capital R.
Good, because we bring one from here and one from here. And what color will this be, Sonia?
Pink.
Pink. Good. What about this one?
A lowercase r and a capital R.
Whoops, I did it back. Okay, good. You got it. A lowercase r and a capital. What color will this one be?
Pink.
Pink. How about here?
A lowercase r and a capital R.
Good. And again?
Pink.
Yeah, right. So now, in this case, because we have flowers that are operating with different rules, we've got a pure white and a pure red that produces an intermediate color, some color in between the other 2. This is called incomplete dominance. You got it?
Yes.
Thank you for helping me.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Now, we need to find out what will happen if we take 2 of these flowers and breed them together. Do we have a caller to help us?
Yes.
Hello, what's your name?
Richard.
Hi, Richard. Now, this time we're going to take 2 of these flowers that we've used, the pink ones.
Yes.
All right, remember what this is. Remember what the genotype is, because I'm going to ask you in just a minute. Okay?
Okay.
And we're going to cross them. Let me erase our old diagram here, and we'll put it up. All right, Richard.
Yes.
What was the genotype? Remember?
Pink
Yes, for the pink.
on small.
Good. For each one of the pink ones, and we'll put up here, we're going to cross a pink one, and we're going to cross it with another pink one. So what will the other one be?
R. Capital R, small r.
Good, good. Now, you help me fill in all of these diagrams, okay?
Yes.
What will this one be?
R, capital R, capital R.
What color would this one be, Richard?
Red.
Excellent. What about this flower?
R, small r, Capital R.
Good. What color would this one be?
Pink.
Excellent. What about this one?
Capital R and small r.
What color will this one be?
Pink.
Good. What about this one?
R, small r, and small r.
What color will that be?
White.
My goodness, we've got 3 different colors here. We've got red, pink, and white from 2 pink parents. Okay? And the reason it happens is because they have 2 different types of chromosomes, one for red and one for white. And when these chromosomes are given to their offspring, they're in different combinations, and we get all these possibilities. So half, like 2 out of 4, will be just like the parents. 1 out of 4 will be all red, and 1 out of 4 will be all white. Okay?
Okay.
You know, which word, phenotype or genotype, tells us the color?
Genotype.
No. Let's look at it again. Let's look at our definitions here, okay? Genotype are the letters, the actual letters.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Richard, what was the genotype of one of the parents in this case? What's the genotype of this parent?
Pink.
No, that's something else. Genotype are the letters. Okay, so what were the letters of this parent?
Capital R, small r.
Good. Okay, that's the genotype. The genotype are the letters that stand, the symbols that stand for those genes, okay? Now, phenotype is the color or the size or some trait that shows up.
Okay.
Okay? So what's the phenotype of this one?
R. Small r.
No, just a second. Let's go back over this. Now, genotype are going to be letters.
Oh, yeah.
Phenotype is not letters. Phenotype is a description. Give me a description of this flower.
Pink.
Pink, absolutely. So the phenotype is pink. What's the phenotype of this one?
Can you repeat that?
Yes. The phenotype is what it looks like. So what's the phenotype?
White.
Good. Phenotype.
Pink.
Phenotype.
Red.
Okay, now what's the genotype of this one?
R. Small r.
Good. Let's take a look. You're right. That's right. That's the genotype, and that genotype always gives us this phenotype. Very good. You got it now?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, now, there are many traits also in flowers that give us the height of the flower or the size of the flower or various things like that. And so the next thing that we're going to do are some very simple things related to human blood groups. Okay, do we have a caller to help us? Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hello.
Do we have a caller?
Yes.
Hi, what's your name?
Louis.
Hi, Louis.
Hi.
Okay, have you seen what we're doing with the flowers?
Yes.
Okay, now this time we're going to do something with that relates to humans, okay?
Okay.
This time we're going to talk about blood groups. Do you know what kind of blood you have?
No.
Okay, some people do and some people don't. Now the possible blood groups, so the basic ones, are type A. You know what they are? What the others are?
There's one type C.
Well, no, there's a B, and then there's an AB, and then there's an O. Okay? These are the basic blood types. There are many other types of blood also besides this, all right? Now, Louis,
Yes.
these we're going to, even though they're letters, we're going to call these the phenotype, because when you go down to get your blood typed, and they take a sample of it, they will either find out this, 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 or this. You understand so far?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes there can be hidden recessive genes. All right? Because somebody who has type A blood could be A or AO. All right, you got that?
Yes.
Okay. Now someone who's type B can be BB or BO. These are the genotypes over here. I'll just write this for you. Now for someone who's AB, there's only one choice. They have to be A, B, and for someone who's O, you have OO. Got that?
Which is the highest blood?
The highest?
Mhm.
The most common?
Yes.
Type O.
Oh.
With the